I'll do like a 2-second one. What's up, friends? Hello, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday night. What is going on? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hope everybody's doing good. If you want to get notified when I go live, you can bookmark this. Tonight we're going to do a check-in. I've ran a ton of flash sales in the shop. You want to know where the shop is? It's right over here. And you'll see the images kind of change. But if they have a lightning bolt on them, they're a flash sale and they'll run for the duration of my stream. It is 11:22 and I'm live. Oh, I'm live early. What's this? What's up, YouTube? How are you guys doing? April, hello. Hello, friends. How was everybody's day? How was everybody's day? I'm doing blue lights tonight. Blue light special. We're going to do a check-in. Yeah, we don't want to talk about that, do we? Well, hopefully the day go by fast for you, my friend. Yeah, I get that. I get that. You're on time. Look at you, punctual as ever. What's up, Chris? How are you? Yeah, my husband he had to work today and he was like, ugh. So wait, it's Sunday. So you mean Monday, right? Yeah. Hey Veebs, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm on the hunt. I'm on the hunt. I pulled out my Pokemon cards and I'm looking for a couple of cards. I found some really good ones that I had and I was like, "Oh, I need to get these graded." I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. You're good? Good. Yeah, let's see. What do we got going on? Today was like a do nothing day. Uh we cooked. The kids and I cooked today. My husband had to work and we watched like some of Stranger Things because we're getting pumped up. There's like a couple more days till the new whatever finale, the final. Yeah. But I can't complain. And then I was watching something and a few of the cards that I had because I collect Pokemon. I guess gained some value or some traction. So I was like, oh, I need to find those because I do have them, and I want to take them and get them graded so then I could put them away, add them to my collection. So that's pretty much what I did, and maybe looked at some baseball cards, and then went out to dinner. Went out for a really delicious um this restaurant we haven't been in like before the pandemic, and they used to have this awesome buffet. It was like Indian food. It was so good. Anyway, we went tonight. They don't have the buffet anymore, but they make chicken tikka masala so good. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. If you're new here, my name is Dee. I go by Dee Archivist. I've been selling on Whatnot for 3+ years. I've been on the app for over 4. And I've been selling in the vintage decor category for the first year and a half. And then since, I don't know, 2.5 years, I've been selling in the estate sale category, where you can find all things estate sale related in the buy now. So tonight's just going to be a chat show. It's probably going to be a check-in kind of chat show. I'm testing out this battery to see how long it lasts. So what's new with you guys? Who's got shows this week? Feel free to promote yourself, actually. I usually don't do that, but it's a chat show, but I'm not fielding any like Whatnot shipping related questions. It's just kind of like a chill, relaxing, hang out kind of thing. Yeah. Anybody do anything fun and exciting today? Did someone say 4 days left? You have 4 days left? Wait, isn't January 1st your final? What's up, gorgeous? How are you doing, Hollybox? What's up? I appreciate you popping in. I can't believe you have 4 days left. I literally caught like 20 of your streams the whole year. 4 days. So the first is your last one. Wait, it's today. Oh, because today's 28 already. 28, 29, 30, 31. Oh, yeah, 4 days. But not I thought you started January 1st. So you got to do a show on January 1st. That's 365. I bet. I bet. So, so you have 5 days. Sorry to disappoint. I mean, you're counting today already, right? Did you do your show today already? Wait, isn't today, is today 28? 27. Oh, right, right, right. But you haven't have you done your show today already? What the fuck do I know? No, I know, but she started on January 1st. So technically it would be 365. Just shut up. I'm really happy for you. I'm proud of you. Good job, my friend. Exactly. Shut up, D. Doing good. Thank you. Had a few shows now and everything's rolling along. Oh, good, good. Yeah, just do it, right? It's not so bad. Way to go. I'm so glad that you did the thing. Yeah, I'm glad that you did the thing. Okay. I gotta save that. I gotta save that. Madison's Craft Corner. Yeah, shut up, D. I'm saving that. I'm so glad. So what are you gonna do? Go live for 2.2 seconds? Yeah, Whatnot's pretty crazy. Like when you first start on here, it's highly addictive, especially if you're running all your items and you're selling one after the other at a good price and you're making some money. It's amazing. And since I started the app, what would you say, Madison Craft Corner? Because you've been on a while. When you say there's like 1,000 more times more sellers and buyers, at least on the app, it's crazy how much it's exploded. And even I don't know why don't you guys put in the chat what year you started on here, whether you're a buyer or a seller, put the year in there. So my year is I actually was on here in 21, but as a seller, I'm gonna put my year. Wasn't that? It was this. Yeah, 22, April 22. Kayfae is OG. She's 2000. She's like when the app was, um, what they started in 2019, right? 2000. You're a time traveler. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, right, Madison's Craft Corner? We used to all know each other and rate each other and be like, oh, D's on. And then you're like looking. Yeah, because it wasn't crazy. Now, when you go on the app, you don't even know anybody on there. I know. I knew. I wasn't supposed to say, was I? Uh-oh. Sorry, I'll leave now. Bye. Yeah, you would look on your FYP, right? And you would know everybody. Now, I'm like, what do they sell? Whoa, what's going on in here? Yeah. And you knew like most categories. Who the hell is on? And I don't know these people. Yes. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Welcome in, Autism Crew. Hello. Chris, 22 as a buyer, 2020. I knew what you meant, Kayfae. You're a time traveler. It's totally okay. It's totally okay. I feel like I've been on here since 2000. I wish I'd discovered Whatnot when it came out. I mean, I kind of did, but I was like, I'm not doing that QVC thing because that's really the mentality, right? Plus, I wasn't collecting sports cards or Funko Pops at that time. I'll buy one or two. You thought it was a scam. How did you guys find out about it? Amelia, hello. I told you I used to watch a couple of YouTubers and they mentioned it, but then they were like, "Oh, Whatnot." They were kind of like saying then, "Oh, Whatnot sucks. I don't want to do that. I sell and make more money on eBay." But here they are. Here they are. They came on and then left, and now they're all back. A lot of them. You're amazed at the Whatnot. Oh, you mean like the suggestions? Have you guys seen the commercials on TV? On national television, Whatnot is advertising. Uh, I showed you guys that video like a couple weeks ago. Phone ads. Have you seen? Yeah. Well, the market, I don't know what their marketing budget is, but I'm sure it's millions and millions. And I bet you there will be a Super Bowl ad for Whatnot. There is going to be a Whatnot commercial, I bet you, for the Super Bowl. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know if they'd want to spend, $50 million on the Super Bowl. Yeah, they were on the History Channel. Does it really? I would personally, Whatnot, I know you guys come in here. Could you please like feature some of the sellers who are not, with like crazy amounts of people? Feature some of the small sellers so people could relate to what it is to start out with like nothing. And then maybe do some time warp of a seller like that. That'd be so cool. Yeah. Just relatable, like, hey, everyday real people, which doesn't say that sellers who have grown and have an overhead and have a warehouse didn't start out with like literally nothing, right? But it would be kind of nice. I see how the hype is, the hype sells. Um, I didn't get the scammy vibe at all. But then again, I'm pretty partial to the app. The sellers who they had in the commercial, I didn't know any of them. I think maybe there was one I kind of recognized. Oh yeah, even if they didn't buy it, they definitely looked at it. But again, it seems like Whatnot spends their money very wisely. Because a Super Bowl commercial, what is that going to get you? A lot or nothing or just a little bite? I think they're smart spenders. So I would say that if they did, um, they're going to collab with somebody to do that commercial. Actually, because do you ever see an eBay commercial on the Super Bowl? I think years ago I did. Oh, next time if you can see it, if you see it, screen. I haven't seen. No, how are you getting an ad? You mean just like on a browser? Hello, friends. I don't know. I haven't seen any on my new phone, but then again, I kind of have a lot of that disabled. Oh, when you're playing app games, they were years ago. Wait, they were what years ago? I'm sorry. They have ads for the apps, right? I never pay attention. Like the free apps, right? Yeah, okay. I don't really play. I'm gonna have to look, like on iPhone, right? Yeah, because sometimes they market totally different. I mean, the app is kind of made or geared to Apple users. Okay, yeah, download a random game and I will see it. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Oh, Super Bowl ads. They didn't do one before though. Did they have one before? I don't think so. I know they probably talked about it in their team. Did you guys see one before? And I have no inside knowledge. I ask, believe me, I ask, hey, we're gonna have a Super Bowl commercial. Mm-mm. If yeah, honestly, that it's all about it's like product placement, right? Companies like you'll watch different companies give their product, but they're going to pay a premium dollar to get their logo placement or one of their items. So, like Whatnot could easily have their logo plastered at the Super Bowl everywhere for like, 10, 20 million. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I worked for a national, like a big company, and they were trying to get some advertising. Like it was like on the flyer or some kind of thing back then. It was cheaper to do a commercial than it was on the print. Yeah, it was like $50,000 cheaper for the commercial. Yeah. And the commercial was literally 2 seconds. It was like 8-second commercial. Yep. Because it goes to more. What's up, Envy and Nat? How you doing? 6'7". Yeah. But that was a long time ago. Now I would say that the commercial would be way more. Yeah. I mean, like I said, one day there'll be a Whatnot movie. There's gonna be a Whatnot movie. You know it. Someone's gonna do a series on you can contact me if you want to do a documentary. Yeah. There's going to be somebody that creates one. It's going to be positive and negative, for sure. Run Goth's bookstore. Oh, I don't even want to touch it. Maybe. Yeah, something. Sign me up. Okay. Send 49.95 to the buy it now. Hey, Goth, how you doing, my friend? I can't run the bookstore. I don't have a hazmat suit. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm excited. I'm waiting to see I don't know. It seems like they're very selective on where they market. So, basically it's up to us to even advertise more on our social medias. Advertise Whatnot. Whoa, you got the Sleepless Club VIP. I see. Welcome to the dark side. It comes with a free excuse for being late. Okay. It's invisible. It came with your unlocking tier. Doctor's notes. They're not accepted anymore. You have a golden pass. You are always late. I don't know what to do with you, Envy Nat. How you been? Did you have a nice holiday? Madison, did you buy your husband that headset? Was that his Christmas present? You'll never see him. Congratulations. I'm just kidding. Yeah, he probably is. on that. Yeah, your picture I saw of him. You went to the casino? Did you win any money? Wait, are you 20? You're not 21 yet, right? I think it was Oculus, right? No. I was like, "Right, you want 1100?" Nice. You've had it? Right on. I know my kid wanted those, but I was like, "Yeah, you don't need it." Because he had some vision things. So, our doctor's like, "Yeah, not for you." You're turning 22 in February? Okay. So you won 1100 at the casino? Right on. Congrats. I didn't win shit last time I went, just a little bit. Like, play money. Yeah. I'm turning 52 in February. What day's your birthday? Yes, it is. Thank you for asking. Yeah. It got better, but it's still kind of like it's very slow healing. Oh, you won it on the Super Bowl? Why? Oh, because was it like the final playoffs? Oh, the 8th of February? Nice. I uh I haven't bet in Vegas since well, I'm guessing you went to the casino by us, right? I haven't gone and bet on the Super Bowl since like Cowboys, and I won a ton of money when I bet on them. Because I bet them way early on, so the odds were like a lot higher. But it's been a while. Yeah. So what's new with you guys? Anybody making any kind of resolutions for the new year? Oh, is that when and the Super Bowl is going to be on February 8th? Oh, that's cool. I bet you love that. Is your team in it? Nice. I don't follow anymore. I used to. I used to follow quite a bit. Yeah, to not stream every day. I'm gonna quit December 31st. I think I am. Really, for real. I want to. Yeah, I want to. And then just do nothing. No, I have other stuff I'm doing and I'm not quitting. Not for the new year, but you got a gym. Oh, you got your gym membership and a trainer. Then you got sick. You got sick? Shit. That's all right. Just keep moving. I know what your goal is, so good for you. Yeah. I know everybody goes into the new year and they create, I'm going to have a new year, new me. Okay. That's good. Yeah. Just do things. I'm still doing one day. I'm not going to quit. I'm no quitter. I'm either all or nothing. I'm an all or nothing, Amelia. Yeah. I'm an all or nothing. Yeah. I'm not a quitter. I'd like to. I could talk about it. I could say fuck this, but I really like it. I like when I'm selling, of course, and I've taken a derail, but that's okay. I do what I want. I'm a grown up. Yeah, you're days away from filling my resolution for 2025. You really are. Yeah. Thank you, Aussie. I appreciate that. Yeah. Good luck is right. Yo, Tabby's Needables. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How was your show? I appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. We're actually sitting here with the blue light on, like, Kmart vibes. Thank you so much for the raid. Let us know what you're selling, and I'm going to tag you right now. Of course, it's on my phone. So, um, hold on. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. We're just actually just sitting here having a chat. It's Saturday night check in. And thank you so much for the raid. I really, really appreciate it. Hey, thank you so much. I don't know why it red chatted that. Kmart vibes. Yeah, blue light special. Hold on. We're just being silly over here, having a chat. It's Saturday night. So my name's Dave. You guys just came in. I go by D Archivist. Been on the app for a few years. Actually, I should just kid. This is my first show. I just thought I would talk. But we're having a chat. There is tons of stuff in the buy now, from vintage decor to glass to collectibles to toys, all the things. And on Friday and Saturday night, I like to do a shorter, relaxing show. Red Chat is out of control. Not yet. No, but I forgot. There's some words I put in sometimes. And because the shows are scheduled in advance, I try to do it so like shipping, promotion, those things are like shortened down. Yeah. I mean, I don't care when I'm doing a chat show really anymore about the promote your show kind of thing. What's up, Peacock? How you doing, cuz? Thank you so much. I really appreciate the raid, Tabby. I know I already follow you. Thank you for your purchase. Yeah. Is one of them envy? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I'm good. I'm really, really good. They red chatted me earlier today for the word week. You know, it so when someone gets a red chat, if you type something, go ahead, red chat it. I don't care. It makes me laugh. Only you see it or mods, whoever my mods are would see it. I think most of my mods are like in bed. And when I do the chat shows, I have 3 people that I always have modded. You know, certain words, it's just a combination. It's kind of weird. Is it still, if you type the word seller, SELLER, it disappears for you guys? You do always do the red chat. Yes. Yeah, it still does. I've reported it. It's probably something they're working on. Yeah. And it could be to minimize, just a guess. It could be to minimize the people that come in and they promote themselves and say, I am a new seller. And they try to promote themselves in a busy show. And I think that, it's like walking in the antique store across the street from you and saying, hey, hi, shoppers. I'm over here in 10 minutes. I'm opening my doors. Come over here. I've got better prices. So it's kind of that same thing. Don't do it. It's kind of rude. Yeah, some people will ban you, block you, and that'll be it. I'm not going to do that, but I will educate you about it. Yeah, it's weird. So I'm just guessing. Maybe it's just some weird random glitch. And, you know, seller is the workaround. Right. You got it for the word doggy. Someone had a cute dog, and I'm like, oh, you know why? Sometimes if you put doggy, right, it thinks you're talking about something else. Yeah, there's a couple of words. I mean, yeah. You can't say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7 goes red chat. Yeah. You can't say peacock tail feathers either. It's rude. Type it. You just did. Oh, I see what you did. Yeah. You can't write it by itself. I remember a lot of people would write the word boobs to make red chat, and sometimes it fails. So I was like, I wonder if I write not boobs, it will show up, and it does. And that was like early on. Everybody's like, D broke whatnot. Yeah, it kind of does it to protect the seller, because like every now and then somebody writes something and they don't really mean that, or they do, and it red chats it. So only the person who types it will see it, and the seller or the mods. And then a lot of times people laugh at it. So if you ever see a seller just cracking up for no reason and it makes no sense, they're either one, read in the YouTube chat if they multicast. I do. I'm not reading YouTube tonight, you guys, so I appreciate you being there. Or there's some red chat and only they could see it. So it's funny to them, and you're thinking, they're a nut. Yeah. 9 donuts, it works. It doesn't mute it anymore. Yeah, the donut emojis are not muted. I don't know when that started. I mean, you could drop them in there and find out. Yeah, I was in a show. Well, look at that. Never mind. It's red chatted. I had no idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I guess I was a liar. I lied about the donuts. Okay, sorry. If you put 9 donuts, it goes in the red chat. Bad word here. You could write fuck. You could write fuck and it doesn't red chat it. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Every now and then I'll get some weird comment. Yeah, it's like you have to do a combination of it, Lucy. If you do 6, 7, 6, 7, like 4 more times, it red chats it. Put the word not, N-O-T, space, and then 9 donuts. It doesn't. It's funny though. Not, no, you have to put not and then all the donuts. I wonder if it does it. Donuts sound good, huh? I am so mad at myself. I made my mom's fudge. Oh, it didn't work. Yeah. Okay. Very weird. Okay, wait. I lied. I just wanted you to put it. No, I'm kidding. I really thought sometimes not with whatever it is shows it and doesn't hide it. Bruce Ridge. I mean, she was trying hard not to laugh. I do it all the time. I purposely red chat sellers. Yeah. Spy775, what's up? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We're just having a late night insomniac chat. I appreciate you. How was your show? What were you doing tonight? You guys give Spy775 a follow. Thank you. Thank you. No boobs. Yeah, no boobs, not boobs. What's up, Sarah? Sarah. Hello, consignment. How you doing? What's going on? Let's see. Yeah, I used to know all of them, but I'm not like modding a ton anymore. I should be a better community member on the whatnot, but I don't really have time. I'm trying to stay off the app in the daytime, but I will. Yeah. Hey, thank you so much. Let everybody know if you've rated me tonight so far. Feel free to promote yourselves. Yeah, there might be some muted words, so you might go on the red. Yeah, look away if you're easily offended. Somebody's about to write something right now. Boobs. Yeah. Isn't it funny? Sometimes I don't know everybody. Some people are offended by the word tits, boobs, whatever. I'm reading the red chat just in case you were curious. So if it's a new seller and they've got something going on, they need some help, I will use the word PayPal. And then I'm like, they read it all out loud. They read it all out loud. Also, kayfabe, that's my favorite red chat word. Yes, I usually red chat the guys that one. Don't read, and then I put tits because it grabs their attention. It's also shorter. Yeah, that one's also. Yeah, now you know. Oh, look at that, Sarah. It's blocked. Titmouse. What the hell's that? Just kidding. Yeah, look at these. Yeah, that'll definitely get. It's a rodent. I know. What the heck? Close to style, Sarah. Close to style. Yep, there you go. Wait, the blue. Oh yeah, it definitely like muted all of those. I know, isn't that weird? I had a bird one night and somebody didn't understand what I was saying. So on the bottom of the bird, it was stamped blue tit because it's a bird. And they didn't understand me because and it wasn't that they couldn't understand me. They actually were deaf. So I was typing it in the chat and I kept getting red chatted. And I wrote, I'm sorry, it will not, it mutes it, it hides it. I ended up modding the person. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of birds are tits, ball sack, right. Hello, friends. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the red chat. You're welcome. Blue boob. Sounds like a doctor appointment's needed, Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. So I just ended up modding the person. Are you blue? Not at all. This is like teal in the dark with D. Hello, Miss Vivian. What's going on? Um, Now I gotta find what cable it is because I have a couple of light setups over here. Hold on. Making trouble. Yeah, it's my blue light special, my Kmart special. Well, it's like teal. Oh, look at you, Amelia. Look at you. Look at you. You just made it work. It's my sexy lighting. No, not at all. I got my Snuggie on. And I'm not gonna be on here very long. Yeah, you made it work. It's not that my shed is like partially insulated. It's not bad. Yeah, I just feel like by my feet, just like a little breeze. So it's like 50-ish degrees. It's not so bad actually. Yeah, I'm in Cali. It's kind of warm. Yeah, not bad at all though. Plus I have like sweats, it's cozy. I should have worn my Fruit Loops hoodie. But just as you said that, I was like, "Oh, I'm a little bit cold." Yeah. It's below freezing. Yeah, I could wear flip-flops and a tank top right now. Yeah, it doesn't the cold, it's gotta be really cold to bother me. What was the high today? I don't know. Aloha. I look like I'm in a closet space? It does, huh? I'm hiding. I'm right by my green tits, blue tits. Don't forget to eat your grits. No, freezing is like 30. It's probably going to get down to like 45. I think last night or this morning it was like 43 or 45. It wasn't bad. Yeah, I just have it set up this way dark. Yep. No snow yet? Man. Yeah, well, it's nighttime. I mean, it's going to be dark. Where am I? It's a secret location. I don't give out. Yeah. You know what'll happen to you if I tell you? I'm just kidding. I'm in my shed actually. So, I have like a black sheet and then I have my desk right next to me here. Yeah. So sometimes I stream from here. I used to always stream from here with this light on Saturday nights and it was like under the light. My thumbnail was pretty much like yeah, I'm in Antarctica hiding from penguins and peacocks. You put the air conditioner in today? Yeah, I'm on the East Coast. It's a she shed. It is very cool to have this space. Today I was looking in here. My son came in the other day because he wanted some cassettes because I had a bunch of they were my cassettes. So he's looking through them because he got like a boom box for Christmas with a cassette and a CD because kids are into that again. Who would have known? So I kept mine. And he's like, whoa, mom, you've got some good ones. And I'm like, I think I'm gonna keep that one. I think I'm gonna keep that one because they're all I collected imports. Oh yeah, it's so in right now. It's crazy. But I gave him a whole bunch of them. But I was like, these are my bitchin' ones. You can't have them, but you could have these. Yeah, he loved them. I don't know. He walked away with like 20 something. I still have like 10 or 15 of my favorites. I just wouldn't give it up. But later I went in and said you could have them all. I don't really care. He'll take care of them. There's ice. Yeah, we actually got a pretty good amount of rain for like 4 days. It was really nice. So it's not going to rain for the next 3 days. And for the next 3 days after that, we're going to get a lot of rain. Up in the mountains, like an hour from here or less, the flooding is really terrible because a lot of those people where the fires were, um, they're about to have some major flood damage. I mean, like their whole cars have been buried by mud. It's pretty sad. So hopefully, and I know Pacific Northwest had a ton of rain. Specifically, Washington State had a lot of flood damage. And Northern Cal, I think, has a lot of it too. I just don't know. I haven't heard from any of my friends up north, so I don't know. I'll have to check. How about you guys? You freezing? You're going to SC tomorrow? Oh, nice. Not as bad on the island? Oh, okay. Yeah, I did see a couple of videos like on my Facebook feed from some of my friends. It's been sunny and 70. Oh, it's warm right now. Yeah, I heard the same. Central Cali has had some hard. They did, and a couple of years ago they had it really bad up there. I felt awful. Yeah, in Central Cali, they had it maybe 2 years ago, probably now. You did? And are you in Central, Michelle? Yeah, I feel like wasn't it like 2 years ago? You said last year or 2 years? Like, it was bad. People I don't know. Yeah, 2 years ago was yeah. I remember seeing it on the news, but I had a couple friends in the area, and they sent me pictures, and, like, their car was in mud, from the floods because it was raining so fast, and the drainage system couldn't handle, like, moving that water fast enough, so it would back up, and it was a nightmare. Even here, I just went to the store the other day, and it was raining so much that the water was gushing to this one area of the, like, parking lot, and, cars could drive by and splash the hell out of people. Um, the weather is a nice 70 in Hawaii. Oh, they're getting some rain? Yeah, hopefully you'll start I'm sure it'll be beautiful. The gateway to Yosemite, I know. For cars oh, I know exactly where you're at. Yeah. I know that I have a cousin that lives near that area too, and they said the same thing. Well, we won't be washed away, but we're gonna have a lot of mess, and a lot of people's houses will be destroyed because of where they live. It's just the way it is. I happen to live in an area that is considered like a flood zone, but it's like the overflow because they have maps of it. You could see it. And I was one day, I'm like, I wonder if we're like in that kind of zone thing. So once I looked it up where our house was, we're in like the second overflow. But this area, it's pretty rare that it would flood in here. You know, certain streets, I know like the 5 freeway flooded big time. But luckily, when we went on Christmas Eve to visit my sister-in-law, it wasn't we didn't take that freeway. We don't usually take it, but it was shut down. Yeah, it's just what it is. I mean, you can kind of, see some of it. So, I mean, I don't live in an area, thankfully, where, there's tornadoes or things like that. Because they do have like, some reports you can see ahead of time, but sometimes it's unpredictable. Yeah. But I don't freak out no more. Like we have earthquakes here. I mean, you just kind of deal with it as it comes to you. Just be a little prepared, I guess, if you can be. Yeah. There you go, Peacock. Peacock's ready for some warm weather. Peacock is always like in the socks, freezing because it's very cold in Canada. What time is it? Oh, good. My battery is working good. I did. Actually, there was an earthquake once when I was live. I was, yes, Canada. I was sitting where I usually sit and I was doing vintage decor, and then all of a sudden it went, it's just a little jolt. Yeah. It happened twice, actually. Oh, I don't know, LV. I have no idea. That's interesting. Gotta love the earthquakes constantly here. Yeah, it's like we're so used to it. We hope that there's not like a big one, of course. Cause I'll be like, see ya, I'm gonna raid. So earthquake, I gotta go deal with my kids and make sure they're not freaked out? Yeah. You wanna go to Canada? Never been? I've never been either. Let's go. Yeah. We'll come in, friends. No drought. No doubt. Yeah. You never been in an earthquake, just tornadoes around here? I'll take earthquake all day long over a tornado. Yeah. No thanks. I really no. I've been real close to one in Tulsa. No, thank you. Yeah, I was flying. I was leaving Tulsa from like work stuff, and I was with my coworker, and she has this thing. It's like crazy. She's like, we're gonna have it. There's gonna be a tornado here, and I'm like, what? She's like, I could smell it. I'm like, you're fucking nuts. Let's go to the bar. And so, yeah, she smelt it. So we get in the plane, and the pilot says, okay, we're the last plane out. A tornado just hit there. It was like 10 minutes. Big one, big one. 100% all day over any, yeah, Miss Vivian, right? I mean, I don't want any of them, but Oh, did you? I have no clue. She was from Connecticut, and I guess they have a lot of tornadoes. I have no clue. And she lives somewhere else where they had a lot. I forgot. Yeah. It's just something she has, and she's been right. Yeah, because maybe they smell different. I don't know. I just know and it wasn't like she said that early. And then later on, it was like, um, we might have our plane grounded because there's a tornado warning. So that was all like said in the airport. And so once we left, like within, I don't know, we were just barely up in right at the altitude that we hit. So it was like 10 minutes that a tornado had hit that area. An earthquake shook your bed. I turned over and went back to sleep. Oh, yeah, I've done that. I've slept through them. You can usually tell. I mean, for me, I mean, I could feel them right away. Yeah, I feel them right away. And I'll say, like, oh, I think that was an earthquake. Okay, no big deal. Yeah. The only time one ever jolted, like really jolted me to freak me out, was I was having a slumber party at my friend's house. And she was a lot older than me, like a sister, Michelle. And we were in her apartment. So she and her sister had a room, and then this other girl and her like friend, they shared a room. They had a 2-bedroom condo. And I was sleeping on the couch. I had hung out. We were watching movies. And I think Michelle was on like the other couch that night. And it was, I don't know, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And all of a sudden, all I heard that it shook it really good because they lived in apartments the above, with the parking structure underneath. And then all of a sudden she's like, earthquake. And she flies up over the chair, goes to the doorway and splits. She leaves me there. Yeah, she comes back finally because she was freaked out because she's thinking the building was going to fall down. We were fine. Yeah. They say, yeah, animals can tell. Oh, is that right, Kayfabe? Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. I remember, I think it was 1987 earthquake. I was sleeping. I had a room that was like a room next to a garage. And I remember I had like my room was all cool. I had a big shelf though next to my bed and then a glass shelf like by my bed with like I had just come back from Mexico with my friends and I had like the Corona bottles that they used to melt. They were like all twisted up. Well, the earthquake happened and it was shaking pretty good. And that damn bottle fell, whacked me on the head. And then the shelf that I had, it wasn't even that big of a shelf. It fell forward. So I had my door right there and I couldn't get out fast enough. And then the power went out, so you can't see anything. And so I remember I was like, my parents like can't I remember them coming outside, my dad trying to, get in my room. And I was just like, Dad, my shelf fell down. I can't see a damn thing. So luckily I found something like a flashlight. It was all my CDs and then my stereo. But my stereo, luckily, it was like stuck on the shelf, but it was like one of those big ass heavy ones. And so I got it back up. Just I didn't care about the CDs. So many of them got messed up. And then I got out, but I was like, I remember my parents were like worried. And then my mom had a cabinet of like all my grandma's antiques and vintage stuff. Most of it fell out of the cabinet and broke. And my dad and I like shoveled it up and threw it all away. And she was like, "You guys threw all that away?" I'm like, "It's broke." I think there was like a couple pieces that were, salvageable. Yeah, I know Texas and Georgia has been getting some in Oklahoma. They used to not, but earthquakes can happen anywhere we live. Yeah. And if they're, you know, yeah. And they used to say, "Oh, when it's warm weather, we get more." It's not really true. They found that it's not true. Yeah, that's my earthquake stories. I mean, there's plenty more. I've been in a ton of them, but thankfully nothing like, super major or catastrophic or anything like that. But I've had friends that were in some of the Northridge and different ones. Yeah. But for me, I'm prepared. Like I have 2 backpacks and it has supplies in it. But I just upgraded it so now there's 4 each because everybody's, a little bit older now. So now the kids have their own backpacks in case, but I don't freak out about it. I don't, you know what? Very rarely. I think it's really hard to film in your car unless it's a major. Yeah. You need a bug out bag. Yeah, I have one. I update it like every probably like March. So I just double check it to make sure nothing's expired, but usually it's good for about 2 years. Yeah. And plus my husband's like MacGyver, so I don't have to worry about nothing. I mean, maybe you can't feel it in the car because you're moving. But I don't know. I've been in the mall and I felt an earthquake because the way that it's like a rolling earthquake. So you really feel because the buildings are built on rollers, so you feel it more. Yeah, you feel it. I mean, you could be in a parking structure and it's shaking. It feels like that. Yeah, but it's not. It's the cars on it. It's the way it rolls. It's designed to, handle those kind of things. Anyway, we're gonna raid because I'm gonna call it a night. And I appreciate you guys, and I will see you tonight. Hold on one second. Let's see. Where shall we go? Hold on. I can't see the chat right now. You know what? Let's go over to, I know her. Let's go over here. I don't know what they're doing. Fashion and beauty. See me resell. She got 12 in there. Oh, a change of clothes, socks, shoes, flashlight, band-aids, first aid kit, some food, small things, snacks, things that are non-perishable but last a long time, but enough for like 3 days. And then water, but I already have like a couple of cases, and we have a big 55-gallon jug. We have like two of those, and we fill those up every year. Yeah, because the water can stay in there for a year, year and a half. Twinkies. Twinkies expire, you know. They used to not. They used to not. Hey, you guys, have a good night. We're going to raid. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Good night. See ya. Bye bye. Drop some eyeballs and whatever color heart. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Also, try to get some good sleep tonight, okay? All right, friends.